Hello, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry that I haven't been on here in a while. I've been going through it. Life has been crazy. I've just been trying to really just lay low, protect my energy, cleanse my energy, and just be there for my loved ones who are going through some really hard stuff the last little while. So I haven't felt very called to do collective readings, but today I do. I definitely feel the call to read. There's definitely something. It's almost like this feeling of like longing for home, but you don't know where home is. That's kind of the vibe I've been feeling a lot lately. Let me know in the comments if you've kind of been feeling that way, like this like kind of overwhelming like feeling of like homesickness, but you can't really put like your finger on like what like where home is. I don't know. It kind of doesn't sound like it makes sense, but it totally makes sense to me. I feel it deep within, this longing to go home. So anyways, let me know if that's something that you've been feeling too lately. I'm going to pull from my crystal energy deck, but I'm also going to pull a card from the White Light Oracle at the end and then read that to you. They have like really beautiful transmissions and like almost like guided like healing like ceremony type things. So okay. Spirit, angels, and guides of the highest good and highest protection. I trust that whoever is viewing this message, there is something of importance in there for them to hear. I trust that what their hearts need to know will be answered today. I'm calling upon Yeshua, everybody's spirit guides, my spirit guides, anybody who's watching this spirit guides to come through. I call in protection of the highest. Protect my space, protect the space of all the viewers. Thank you. Thank you. We're getting a big patience right off the bat, you guys. Patience and then healing right underneath it. So we're all receiving a lot a lot of healing right now. Some could be healing in the physical realm. You could actually have gone through some sort of medical procedure, things like that. But I'm also hearing like a lot of spiritual healing of our cells, healing of our DNA, things that we can't actually like really see with our eyes, but it's all like, whether you're conscious of this shift or not, there is a lot of upgrades, a lot of healing going on. Generational healing is what I'm hearing. And it's taking a lot of patience. I'm also hearing that your spirit team is very proud of you. What you've been going through isn't easy, and it hasn't been easy. And so I'm almost seeing like a pat on the back. Like maybe we just need to take a second and just like pat ourselves on the back here. I have like full body chills actually. So go ahead and do this. That's confirmation right there. Just like go ahead, pat. I'm so good. I'm so proud of myself. Like I'm learning to talk to myself like that. So let me know if you're somebody who has these like inner conversations with yourself now, and like just you're doing good. I'm proud of you. That's your higher self, you guys. Ooh, communication. I'm hearing gosh, some of you aren't going to want to hear this. I'm just the messenger, okay? Some of you need to work on your communication is what I'm hearing. There's some things that are needing to be said that aren't being said, and it's the color of blue, which is our throat chakra. So you could be getting throat chakra upgrades right now. You could be dealing with scratchy, sore throats, like a frog in your throat. You might be having trouble like expressing yourself, getting like, you have a thought, right? And you're like, this makes total sense. But when you try to like communicate it, it comes out like all jumbled, and then you're getting like, you know, like confusion starts happening and things like that come in. So I'm hearing like throat chakra, focus on your throat chakra, focus on being authentic, speaking your truth, speaking your voice, and just, yeah, being really mindful. Become aware of your communication, how you're communicating with others, and how you're communicating with yourself, to be honest. Communication with self is super, super important. 555 on my timer right now as I'm saying that. Big change might be coming through with communication, okay? So be on the lookout for some communication. Maybe communication with your spirit guides. You might be tuning in more to the signs, synchronicities, and messages that your spirit team is really trying to bring forth to you in your physical reality, okay? Gratitude. Oh, yes. Okay. We have gratitude. Gratitude is going to be, I'm hearing like a key for some of you. Focus on what you have right now to be grateful for. Gratitude is a frequency. So if we're trying to manifest at this time, focus on gratitude. Because when we are in the frequency of gratitude, we're putting out to the universe that we're grateful for the things that we have, and then the universe is going to say, okay, and give you more of the things that you're grateful for. So if you're constantly focused on what you don't have, the universe is going to reflect and give you the things that you don't want, okay? That's how this universe works. You are the universe. You work hand in hand every single day, whether you're conscious of it or not. Okay, you're putting out you're putting out frequency, and the universe is matching that frequency back to you. So be aware of what you are putting out there. On an energetic level, we have fear, guilt, shame at our bottom, and joy, peace, authenticity, love at the top. So you don't want to be in those lower vibrations right now, okay? If you are feeling fearful, anxiety, frustration, resentment, judgment, like all those low vibrational energies, you hold the power to transmute it and to change it. It just takes you being willing to make the change, right? And self-love. This is such a pretty crystal. I want to get one. Kunzite. So if you're seeing this and you know how to get kunzite, let me know. Your girl really wants some kunzite for self-love. Self-love. You know, I heard, it's funny, I heard this thing the other day that self-love is cell love. Like each individual cell within your body makes up yourself, right? So we need to be showing love on a cellular level, and that can be the words you speak over yourself, the things, anything that you do to make yourself feel good, the way you talk to yourself, the things that you do as your like self-care practice. I'm really see with the communication, I'm really hearing like communicate with yourself, talk to your body, talk to the self. Words are frequency, right? So it's sound. When God said in Genesis, first there was the word is sound, it's frequency. So I think with that, cell love, communicate to your cells. Tell your body, wherever you're aching, take a moment. and be grateful. Express gratitude for the vessel that you have. Okay, that's important. So important. If you want to be grateful for a good body, start being grateful now, where you're at, right this second. I feel very called to say this to somebody. Some of you are dealing with like weight, body image, things like this, things like that. You need to really be mindful of what you're speaking over yourself. Love yourself right here and now, where you're at, in the vessel that you're in right now. Because the only way to change it is to start being kind to yourself. Start speaking love over yourself. Start loving your body right where it's at. This part of you right here and now needs love. Okay? So for you to move out of a body you don't care to be in, you first gotta show it love, or it's not gonna do anything for you. All right, let's see if there's one last crystal energy card that needs to pop out. Joy. Ah, it's the best to end it. Oh, yes. Focus on, this is opal, by the way. Focus on joy, gratitude. Like I said, that's the highest frequency. The highest vibration is joy, gratitude, peace, love, authenticity, happiness. Find what makes you happy. Find what brings you joy. Where are your passions? Follow them at this time, okay? Communicate your needs. Nothing can change or be done if you don't communicate what you need, okay? So if you need things or you want things from people, and you're not communicating it, and then you're getting frustrated because nothing's being done to help you, you have the power. I need you to understand, nothing outside of you is needed. You have everything within you that you need to create the perfect life for yourself, okay? 100%. You have to do the step. You have to take the steps. You have to, confirmation. You have to communicate. You have to speak up. You have to take the steps, and with whatever it is that you want, you need to be patient and communicate, okay? You need to be grateful for right where you're at now, in this moment, okay? Be here now. Show yourself, sell love, speak beautiful, kind words over yourself, your body. Be grateful for your body. Have patience with yourself in this time. We're human. Some days are going to be easy and some days are going to be hard. I've just gone through like a month of hard, like almost going on 2 months of hard. Like 2024 has not been easy for a lot of us. A lot of our triggers and fears are really bubbling up to the surface and making us see them, and then asking us to show up as our higher self and face this, not our ego self, okay? This is a time where that the universe is asking for us to show up as our higher self, our God self, show up as a powerful human being that you are, and react differently than your ego self, okay? I'm seeing a lot of like cycles. A lot of people might be experiencing similar things that they've experienced before, and this is the universe saying, okay, you've experienced this before and you reacted to this certain thing this way in the past. How are you going to show up as your higher self in this situation again to have a better outcome? Okay, that's kind of what this like energy I'm feeling is kind of asking us to do, is show up as a different version of us. Show up as the version of you that you want, okay? That's all that it's going to take, is you deciding that you're not going to be this fear-ridden, anxiety-ridden, stressed out human. You are the only one keeping yourself feeling those ways. You have the choice to either tune out what's making you feel those way, or learn to open your mind to a different perspective, different mindset towards those things, so that way you feel and look at them a different way. Okay. Let's tap into the White Light Oracle and see what last message needs to come through. So many came out. Okay, I think it's that top one. I'm going to take this one. This is, oh, I felt like 2. Number 14. So 14 might be a significant number for you, or 5. Number 5, you could be seeing 5s, 1s, 4s, 14s. This is Yogini of, I think it's Yogini. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yogini of 285 Hertz. Okay. Pause for a second while I find it. Okay. I'm going to read verbatim out of this book what it's for. It can be kind of lengthy sometimes, but it also has a healing process. So if you feel called to do the healing process after I read it, go ahead and you can like rewind it and then follow what it's telling you, okay? Changes in your life, including closing doors or missed opportunities, are not going to derail your fulfillment. Ooh, all of a sudden I just have to say, I got this like direct download, is that you feel right now that you have just like been like one loss after another. Like you keep trying and you're like trudging up and like, oh my God, I have such full body chills right now. I'm like freezing all of a sudden, like, whoo, crazy. I feel like you've just been like trudging and just like trying one opportunity after the other. And you're just like, what the heck? I'm trying, God. I'm trying, universe. Like, what more do you want from me? Is like this vibe that I'm getting. And it's saying like, you needed those to get to where you're at now, and to really take some time to like reflect on some of the hardships you've endured in the last like month, 3 months, 6 months, I'm kind of getting. So kind of take some time to reflect on the highs and lows and see where your mindset is now compared to when all the like turbulence started, and see that you are in a better place. Your mindset is in a better place, okay? So the closing doors and missed opportunities are not going to derail your fulfillment. Realignments are happening based on divine wisdom and timing. You are being diverted from unnecessary obstacles and suffering. Trust in how your life path is unfolding. Stay true to your authentic healing journey, because it is working whether you realize it or not. Significant inner healing is taking place. Yes, that's such confirmation from what I said earlier about how whether you're conscious of it or not, like we're healing on a huge, massive scale, within and without. Some of you might actually be seeing like physical healings in the 3D reality that we're in. And some of you are just getting massive upgrades within your body that you're just really not, you're not seeing. You could be feeling one day, like for me, for instance, okay, I've been doing a lot of root chakra, sacral chakra, and now I'm kind of going into some solar plexus chakra healing. And my mind's been very focused on it. And I struggle with a lot of hip pain, lower back pain, things like that, which are all correlated to our lower chakra system. So when you actually start practicing those kinds of practices and focusing on, because remember, where our focus goes, energy flows. And so I've been really focusing on healing those lower chakras, and realigning them. And my physical pain has gone away. Like, dude, you guys, I haven't, like, we got a new bed because I was thinking it was like my bed and like things like that. And, like, the new bed was like, made it even worse, to be honest. Like, for a little while, I was like, oh my God. And that's when I like really just ramped up the focus on those lower chakras, doing meditations and chants and things like that, and just affirmations for them and things. And now it's like I can get out of bed without pain. I can bend over without pain. Like, I'm healing myself naturally just by focusing on healing those areas. Like, you're so powerful beyond your knowledge, you guys. And I'm only here to share wisdom based on what I'm doing for myself and what I'm seeing for myself and how I'm healing myself, my mind, body, and spirit. Okay. In numerous spiritual traditions of the East, such as those from Nepal, Tibet, and India, the Yogini is a female spiritual adept, a practitioner of deep yoga that awakens a powerful connection with one's real inner being. The Yogini holds space for healing and alignment, moving through obstacles and challenges with wisdom, patience, commitment, and often great joy. She is our spiritual sister, our sacred friend, and our guide away from the bleak, erroneous thinking of ego into the softened, awakened, relaxed, gracious way of spirit. Remember, we're all spirit, okay? We all have God, source within us, and we also have the ego, Satan, devil energy within us too. Remember, it's all energy, and you cannot have the light without the dark. It's the balance, it's the yin and yang, and we all need to just come into this balance. We need to face our darkness, the worst things that could have possibly happened to you. Instead of being afraid and fearful of those things, look at them and say, look at that version of you that went through that experience and say, you are worthy of love. That version of you is worthy of love, okay? And you need to show up and love that version of yourself that endured that horrible experience, okay? And then let it go. And that's how you heal. That's how you heal your inner traumas, and that's how you face your demons, and that's how you transmute your darkness into light. When the Yogini of 285 Hertz makes her presence felt in a reading, it is a sign that we are on a powerful healing journey to connect body, mind, and soul with the truth of our spiritual nature. We are working at an inner level to let go of past pains and open up to our empowerment and grace, dignity, and legitimacy in the present moment. This oracle indicates there is a spiritual approach to heal any and all struggles in our lives. It's really important to understand. You have it all. You can do it all. You just have to trust and believe. Everything in this physical reality is your belief system. What you see in your physical reality has everything to do with your personal belief system, okay? What becomes true for you is what you believe in. So the only thing you can do to change your beliefs or change your reality is to change your mindset, change your belief system, okay? That's how easy it is. It's always simple. It's not always easy to do, okay? The tone of 285 Hertz supports the treatment of wounds, cuts, burns, and any other damaged tissue. It is the tone of optimal health. So, for some of you who are feeling very like physical pain in your reality, look up on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music, whatever you listen to, look up 285 hertz frequency, okay? That's going to support you in your physical ailments, all right? Just like the Yogini, who has access to the original vitality of our spirit and seeks to infuse that well-being into the body, mind, and soul. Can you guys hear my chickens? They're so loud. This is their egg song. Sorry. Sorry if they're really loud. This tone is healing, correcting that which has fallen out of alignment, bringing it back to center. As the frequency of the cosmic blueprint, it helps heal our physical body and align us on our soul's journey, synchronizing our inner and outer lives. I'm finding my chickens very distracting right now, and Spirit is telling me that there's always going to be distractions. You are going to make a choice. Your higher self is going to make a good choice for you. And then you're going to be bombarded with distraction after distraction after distraction to test you, to make sure that what you chose, what your higher self chose for yourself, is really what you want. And so the testing process can be so annoying, so frustrating. And that's the test in itself, is to change your mindset. And when you start feeling those frustrated moments and things like that, feel it, because it's valid, but then transmute it, okay? Don't sit there in that feeling. Fix the frustration, okay? If you have felt conflict between your inner aspirations and your outer reality, the oracle indicates the time for healing change has come. The soul blueprint is the original spiritual plan for our development. It is the innate guiding wisdom within each being that knows what it is meant to be. For an example is that intelligence within a caterpillar that knows how to move with patience and process, transforming into a butterfly. The original and purposeful wisdom of our true nature is life-changing. It can dissolve inherited pains and physiological struggles and allow projections from others which may be influencing us, yet are about their desires, not our true nature, to cease to have an effect. Under the influence of the 285 hertz frequency, we embrace who we really are. If you feel disoriented or conflicted about a choice, trust that this chaos is a consequence of a cosmic realignment with your life path. Move through it with trust in your heart, patience, and a willingness to keep the faith, knowing you will eventually find your way. The adjustments taking place within you will affect your outer world, just like the tumultuous alchemical journey of the caterpillar transforming into a butterfly. Your inner transformation shall shape you and your world into the beautiful, inspired, and authentic form it is meant to be. I think the butterfly, honestly, is like one of the most profound and spiritual journeys that we can use for ourselves. You know, we as humans are a part of nature just as much as a butterfly. And now our transformations can take a lot more time than a butterfly. But you have to understand that a caterpillar goes through so much to become the butterfly, right? So you look at the caterpillar and you just look at it and you're like, wow, you just do this with such grace and patience and like trust in God, source, universe, right? It's amazing that they don't question, and like they have full surrender and full trust. Now we as humans were granted like free will and like all these other things, so we can like have this like controversial like inner dialogue that makes things very hard for us. I struggle with inner dialogue a lot. It's getting better, but it's something that I do struggle with. And a lot of the times I come back to the butterfly. I remind myself of the butterfly. Like, I used to think it was so cliche to get a butterfly tattoo, but now I really want a butterfly tattoo because it literally will remind me every day that there is light at the end of the tunnel. Like, my beautiful transformation might not be here completely right now, but I'm trusting the universe, God, source, that I am in this, like, I feel like I'm in this, like the cocoon stage, right? Like, I am like liquefying all the not so great parts of me, and I'm facing all the not so great parts of me, and I am doing the inner work, so that way when it's the right divine timing, I'm going to come out of that cocoon fully in love with myself, fully trusting in myself, and I will be that big butterfly. And that's exactly what you're going through right now too. So you just need to have patience and trust the process. Okay. So there's a healing process. So right now I'm going to, if you feel called and need some healing, you feel very like this message resonates, you feel like you're starting your healing journey, or you just are on a healing journey and you just are all about like, you know, doing healing ceremonies and things like that, this is going to be for you. These are such beautiful, very to the point, very easy things to do, okay? The healing process. Take a moment to consciously connect to your breath. Allow the breath to flow in and out, and let yourself relax as you bring your awareness completely into this moment. Imagine, feel, visualize, or intend there are strings within your heart, as though your heart was a sacred instrument of the luminous realm of spirit. See, sense, hear, imagine, feel, or pretend that your heartstrings are being played by the gentle hand of spirit, helping you to remember and embody your true nature. This can be a gentle experience, a soft remembering of the real you. If you wish to further empower the process, make spontaneous sounds as though the vibration of your heartstrings is sending sound from your heart out through your throat. If you can feel those vibrations, you may like to dance, to move, or make shapes, or even take yoga postures that feel authentic and resonate in the moment. When you are ready, say this prayer out loud. I am. I allow for the spiritual intervention of divine grace to recalibrate, realign, heal, and renew me, so I am empowered, radiant, and have fully embodied my original spiritual potential and true frequency. So be it. I embrace the healing empowerment of my own authenticity. Okay. Repeat that to yourself as many times as you need, and then rest, ground, and hydrate yourself as you are ready. You have completed your healing process. Aren't those so beautiful? It's all about just using your imagination, returning to your childlike essence, imagining, feeling, visualizing, all those things. That's how we navigate this world. That's how we truly navigate this world, and that's how we create our outer reality. It all comes from within. Okay, you guys, thank you so much. If you've stayed all the way till this end, this message was definitely for you, and I appreciate you so much. Go ahead and comment below if anything really stood out for you. Let me know where you're at on your healing journey. Let me know how this message resonated for you. This was huge for me, like huge. And I just really want to let you know I've been going through it. So if you've been going through it and things just don't make sense, the world seems crazy, it's okay. We're gonna get through it. It's all being done for our highest good. And I know sometimes it's really hard to know that and to trust that and to have patience, but this is spirit and your spirit team really trying to ingrain it into your brain that all it is going to take in these moments is finding your joy, having gratitude, tend to yourself, give yourself some self-love, communicate with others in a very out there, like just speak your truth and don't be afraid. You know, it's not your responsibility to please everybody else. As long as you are being true and authentic to yourself, everybody else is just going to put their own traumatic projection on what you do or say, okay? So communicate with yourself and with others. Have patience with yourself, have patience with your fellow humans, and have patience with the good Lord, Spirit, Source, Universe. We're all working together. We're all one big team. We're all one, and we're all going through it together, okay? We're stronger together. Go ahead and give this video a like if you resonated with it. It helps the algorithms more than you could imagine. And if you haven't subscribed already to my channel, go ahead and give a subscribe. I would love it. And if you feel called to share this message with anybody else, go ahead. Sharing is caring. And I'm sending all the love and light to you. And I will catch you guys next time.